at it again, baby! Yes, today we have got Demonical fits Guldo. And I've been seeing a lot of things online, and he looks like he's gonna do it. I really hope so, but this is him in the box. Really no sponsorship because this is third party. There he is on the side showing off his really great looking faces. Can't call him Guldo. He's spatial force is psychic, and then special force. And then we got the rest right here showing off mainly the poses he can do. He's kind of a short-lived character, doesn't really show up too much, but I still like the fact that Demonical Fit is doing the people's work and giving us smaller characters that Bandai refuses to get because, you know, Goku and Goku and Goku and more Goku and Vegeta and then a Goku. But anyways, let's go ahead and get him out of the box. Here's Guldo out of the box, and he is looking nice. That little chubby boy is he's a little hard to stand right there, but we got it. Superior posing skills have overcome the day, and Demonical Fit has not broken or anything, which I am very happy about. But he looks really good. The color on the armor looks great. The black is just straight stark black. But I'm really excited for him. This seems like to be surprisingly one of Demonical Fit's best releases thus far. So that's giving me a lot of hope for the last two remaining Ginyu members, Birder and Riku. And I'm sure Guldo would love to become Cher at some point, just because of his miscalculations on trying to kill some youngling kids. But that is all for little spinning around sort of thing. Let's go ahead and jump into Articulation. I really don't think he's got too much going on, but I do want to investigate some things here. So let's do that. And as far as Articulation, little Guldo boy, wingspan can go up that much, just going off the bottom here, not turning around his bicep swivels. See how I did that little segue? I don't know if that is considered double jointed or not. I don't think it is, but it does bend almost like it's double jointed, just not 100% double jointed. A ball joint within the wrist as well, but it's really hard to move around, which is a little bit of a bummer. These hinge perfectly well, way better than Captain Ginyu, and it just makes me happy that he's getting better at making those hinges. A little bit of a butterfly joint right there, and then Guldo, oh goodness, that's gotta hurt. Double jointed knees, surprisingly, for this little dude, and toe pivot action right there, and that helps him do his one of his iconic poses, sort of thing. Head can go all the way back like that and look down about that much. Clearly there is no ab crunch or yeah, there's a little bit of a pelvic swivel there. No thigh cut or anything like that. Can kick about that much, which is kind of hard to do, and then can split about that much. And surprisingly, that's a good pose for Guldo, because despite his size, he runs a lot. So that is good to know that he can do a little running pose. His split action is not impressive at all, but I mean, he freezes people, so he doesn't really need to have too much split action going on there. And that really covers it for Articulation. Really nothing going on there. Can do like a little head swivel pivot thingy. And that's about it. There is no neck. There seems to be a neck joint that lets him look up further, but it's fine, because for Guldo to look the proper way, he looks straight down like that, and you don't even see his neck. So for what he is and who he is, I'm impressed with his articulation. So let's go ahead and move into paint apps, which I'm not really seeing too much going on there, but I want to point it out anyways. So as far as paint apps go, really nothing going on there. Stark black pants, stark black arms, and right there around the chest as well. The best thing that is shown is this Ginyu Force symbol, which is, might I say, rather fine, rather nice. The armor, straight armor, there's a little thing around it that gives it the more Frieza armor looking thing, and this same color as that, so that is good. And gloves are white, absolutely no shading, and he's rather very green, which, like, it seems like the light is making him a little bit more neon green than he is. I'll see Johnny Roast Beef, you want to do the lights? Yeah, we'll do the lights real quick. So sad to say Johnny Roast Beef can't do anything about the lights. We messed with some settings, but rest assured he is not this lime green. He does look more akin to Guldo than this lime green frog that's staring in your face here. So let's go ahead and jump onto accessories. We're rolling right along because this little chubby boy does not got much going on as far as paint apps and articulation there. Okay, so I wanted to show him from the side here because the wrinkles are, I gotta say, perfectly done. They look really nice. He's got some nice frog boy warts going on there. The eyes look good on both the 4 eyes. Both of them look great. There's really, like, the underlining is very nice for Demonical fit, and then this eye looks pretty good. I can see a little bit of some imperfect lines going on there, and the mouth looking straight like a Guldo mouth. But I wanted to point out that his head is much more smooth than the previous Demonical fits. I don't know why I'm rubbing Frog Boy's head here, and it's getting weird. But it's much more smooth. It's not a tacky feel, which is good. So I'm loving the fact that Demonical fit is upgrading every release that they come out with. So Vegito should knock it out of the park, and hopefully the rest of the Ginyu members, which we haven't got any information about, which you know they're coming. He's just out there working on everything at this point. Like, he's like, oh, you guys want that? I got that. He's like that guy that stands on the corner with the black trench coat, and yeah. But anyways, I did want to point out here that the black around the armor is a little tiny bit imperfected right there. You can see some jagged little edges. It's not the cleanest, but it looks good. As far as I'm concerned, it looks good. It's just the camera is so up close and personal that it's trying to point out everything. And normally I would just start throwing shade at Demonical Fit for not doing things, but he's been doing so good at updating the quality of his releases every time. So I feel like I'm just giving him more leniency the further we get with this. But that's the first head. We got 2 more heads to go, so instead of me talking, let's go ahead and do this. And next off for head accessories here, we got another smiling Guldo face. He does not come with any scouters because he doesn't wear any scouters in the show, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that. The warts look pretty good. The mouth looks, I would say, improvedly better than this one. This one does look good. It's just this one's got more of a Guldo face. This is upset. He's like, I grabbed that Dragon Ball. What more do you want? This he's like, oh god, that's a horrible Guldo impression, but I tried. But the mouth looks good. The eyes look good. They kind of, this one to me seems a little bit more stickered on than this previous one we did here. And then the side eyes looking good. The paint, I mean, there's really no paint imperfections on either of them, so that is good as well. And just rubbing his head, it's so smooth, it's not tacky, which I'm loving. Okay, and this is his last headpiece. The wrinkles look really good. Frog Boy warts look great. The mouth is surprisingly well done, I would say. And this, to me, this captures Guldo the most when he's making really weird faces at the thing. The side eyes look good on both ends. I don't really see any paint imperfections going on there. They both look pretty crisp and clean. And just rubbing it. It's still smooth. It's not tacky, and these eyes don't look as stickered on as the others. So that is good as well. I would say this is my favorite piece out of what he comes with. Okay, and so as far as the rest of accessories go, here is the thing that he's touted out with coming. He's got a Namekian 4-star Dragon Ball, which the Dragon Ball looks good, but I understand the functionality of it, but it's hollow. It kind of bummed me out. I thought maybe that he would actually come with a Namekian Dragon Ball and we'd start getting, I think like Demonical Fit would take up the reins on giving us Namekian Dragon Balls instead of, or same thing that Bandai is doing with the Dragon Balls as far as Dragon Ball figures go, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Not a ball, and and also this is really hard to put on. And these little peg joints, like they stick out like this, but if you turn them the other way, then they shorten, which is weird. I don't get it. And Guldo has just not had a good day. But this is what I wanted to point out. It's a little messy as far as the hands go on the Dragon Ball. Right there as well. Both hands are a little messy, and there's really no definition. This looks like a noodle with gloves holding a Dragon Ball. There's no muscle, there's no bicep, there's no tricep. It's just a noodle. I wish there was a little bit more definition on that, which is a bummer, but it's okay. I'm not going to use this, but if it were me, I would have preferred it to be better, and maybe like put 2 peg holes on the side of the Dragon Ball, and then put 2 peg hand holes, and then have them that, but then give you the real Dragon Ball. That's what I would like, but it's not my choice. I'm not making these. I'm just reviewing them. And as far as accessories go, we've already went over the noodle arms with the Dragon Ball and then the heads, but here are the other things. He comes with, I would say, Mind Freeze hands, or Mind Bend hands, and then 2 Ki Blast hands. So not too much on accessories as far as hands go, but it seems like it makes up with it with the Noodle Dragon Ball arm hand things. And then you got 3 interchangeable heads. So I would say pretty okay, especially for Guldo being such a small like canon character. It is nice to see him get a little bit of fan service here, which is looking good. But I want to see how tall Guldo boy is with all his members that have released in Demonical Fit's line thus far. Yeah, we're gonna do it. So Guldo, he's so tiny. He stands at 3.5 inches, which is honestly fantastic because he's tiny. He's tiny in the show, so it's great that he's tiny in real life. So let's go ahead and see him next to his fellow members and see how he stacks compared to them. So I gotta say, Frieza and the Frieza Saga is my absolute least favorite out of the whole series, just because it took forever. but this is so cool. This is so awesome. They line up perfectly. Oh, it's so good. It's so great. I would say Guldo needs to be just a little bit taller, but it is totally fine. It's the shortest figure that we've gotten out of the Dragon Ball line thus far. I would like to prove that by throwing Kid Krillin in there, just because he's a little small dude too. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Guldo is the smallest that we have gotten thus far, and it is awesome. If you ask me, Kid Krillin is too tall, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about Guldo, and he looks fan-freaking-tastic. So I don't know what else to say. We have done articulation, paint apps. We did sculpting by looking at the paint apps and whatnot. Didn't really mention it, but you saw me talking about the Frog Boys warts. Accessories and size comparisons. So without further ado, it is time to...
Look at this photograph.
Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? I gotta say I am. Little Frog Guldo boy is fairly impressive for being what he is. Little 3.5 inch short dude. I do have a little bit of gripes with him, but it's not anything that's like a deal breaker. It's just kind of like, I wish this could have been better. But overall, I gotta say I'm impressed. I'll jump right into it. My rating scale is like it, love it, gotta have it. And I would say love this dude. Love him very much, especially for, like a Ginyu member. He's the absolute best one we've got thus far, which is crazy because he's so round. And his balance is his balance is very surprising. Like it's a very well balanced figure, which I'm happy about. My gripes that I do have, putting on the old noodle arms here, almost can like dislodge the pegs within his arms that make it hard to put his regular arms back in. If you notice, I didn't take any pictures with the old noodle arms here because it was such a pain. And also the ball joints within his wrist right there, they don't adjust. You're probably like, what does that mean? When I say adjust, I'm going to use this Vegeta figure here. When I want figures to do certain things, I take it and I move it around like so. That Guldo doesn't do that. So whatever way his ball joint is in, that's all that's going to be. It's very tight and it's hard to move. So that is a little bit of a bummer. It's making him not do the perfect psychic mind bend, but it's passable as far as that goes. And his head, his head, like, okay, watch. I'm gonna do this. Pop his head off. Okay. Normally, this little peg joint comes off in the head, which is good if you want a decapitating shot like I did originally in those little things. But it's not good when you're trying to just change heads and then you got a problem because you can't put the other head back on. So that is a little bit of a bummer, but other than that, like, those are my minor gripes, and they seem minor. They are, to me, they're minor. Overall, he's a great figure. If you have him or if you're looking to pick him up, let me know what you think about my gripes and what you think about the figure, because I would love to hear. I'm a sole proponent for figures for the people, because, as I said earlier, Goku, 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 Vegeta, Goku, Goku, Vegeta, Vegeta, Goku, Goku, Goku. Those, I just revealed next year's lineup as far as SH Figuarts go. So I don't think we're getting any upgrades on anybody else. Maybe we'll get a 2.0 Krillin, Piccolo. Don't hold your breath. Hey, he held his breath. But if you like those pictures right over there, you can find them at LeCompton_projects. I'm going to be posting actually a lot this coming week with him, the rest of the tour exclusives, which you can find up there, and just everything. I'm looking into getting into it more. I have a lot of fun with it, especially when they work well. Not talking to you, Ginyu, you don't work well. But let me know if you like this video and all the other stuff. But until next time, guys, Compton out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button to let you know when my videos are coming out. And YouTube and math say you'll probably like that video over to the right, so you should probably click that. Yeah? Alright, see you guys next time.